Morning, guys. So I wanted to talk you through the daily ritual that I do, tell you how I exactly do it, and I guess tell you the benefits that I feel from it every day, and that other people, sort of report from it as well. So what it is, I've got a PDF that I can attach to this. You can download the PDF to give you the outline of exactly what to do, but I'm just going to talk you through it now. I just recommend getting a little journal, something like this, and having it beside your bed, at your coffee table, wherever it's most likely for you to sort of see in the morning and then in the evening. And my morning ritual is GGGA. So that's gratitude, goals, growth, and affirmation. So gratitude, I want to start the day thinking about the things that I'm grateful for. Now, for a long time I thought that the whole gratitude thing was just a big, a hippie thing. Just be grateful for things and your life's going to go better. But once I started practicing it, I realized that it's a reminder of the good things in your life. We can so often get clouded by the negative things in our life, and we forget to take note of the good things in our life. So starting your day like this and ending your day is super powerful to just remind you of the positivity in your life and to change that attitude when you go out into your daily life. So I've got between 1 and 3 things that I'm grateful for in the morning. Now, another little tip here is when you're starting this, it can be a little bit overwhelming because you think, we kind of put pressure on ourselves. I need to be grateful for the love of my children, or I need to be grateful for, whatever, all these deep and big things. Sometimes I'm grateful for the coffee that I have. I'm very often grateful for this balcony that I get to sit on in the mornings. So don't feel like it has to be something deep and meaningful. It's the things that you're grateful for, and they can be small things or they can be massive things, but they need to be things that you're genuinely grateful for. So I just write down, I literally just write. I've started today, I haven't sort of gone through it yet. This is yesterday's, this is today. I literally just write a G, number 1, and then I'll write the first thing that I'm grateful for, number 2, and then I go on there. So that's gratitude. The next is goals. So what goals you want to achieve that day, and it can be work related, it can be relationship related, it can be parenting related, it can be mindfulness related, it can be whatever. It's something that's important to you to get done that day. And I just write little tick boxes next to these so that I can later on go back and check off where I've done them. So again, between 1 and 3 things, a little pro tip with this, when I first started doing this, the goals were massive, they were too big. And I found myself that I was often not achieving any of them, and definitely not all of them. So make them goals that you're likely to achieve. Still stretch yourself, they don't have to be completely basic, still make things that you really want to get to. But again, think about what is likely and realistic. And then the third G is growth. So the way I explain growth is basically something to make you a better person. Something in your life that you would like to improve. It could be, mine was no social media at bedtime. That was yesterday's one. It could be to communicate better. It could be to reduce negative self-talk. Something it's important to you that is going to help you work towards becoming the person that you want to become. And then A is affirmation. So I've got this written at the start of my book. I've just got it written down there so that I can read it at the start of my day. I don't need to read it anymore because it's you read it so often you memorize it. But the idea of that affirmation, again, there's a whole other video on this, but it's a reminder at the start of the day of the person that you want to be, of the way you want to behave, of the characteristics that you want to portray. And if you remind yourself of that every single day, when you step out that door, you're more likely to be that person. You're more likely to behave in the way that that person will behave. And that's my morning ritual. And again, that's just a good start to the day, kickstart to my day. I go about my day, hopefully I get a few of these things done. Then when I come to my evening ritual, before I actually begin my evening ritual, I look back through my day, and the tick boxes there, did I achieve the things I wanted to achieve? And I tick, tick, tick. Did I achieve the goal that the growth that I had for that day? And I tick it or I cross it. My affirmation I've ticked off first thing in the morning. So the beauty of these little tick boxes and revisiting them at night is, if we've done those tasks, it's a tick. It's a hit of the happy hormones to our brain to say, yes, you've achieved something that you set out to do. It's another vote for the person that we want to be. So it's another reminder that yes, we are capable, yes, we can do this. Now the other side of that is, if you don't achieve them, then at least you've acknowledged it. So yesterday, the goal that I wanted to achieve, I didn't. So there was the growth goal that I wanted to achieve. So there's a little cross through that one. So you can see here, last night I just wrote it on the next page, so that when I come through my my morning ritual, it's already there. I take note of it, and I can start it, and I can focus on that for today. So this helps round off the day. It helps us to switch off those things that we wanted to do. Often, if you find that you're struggling to fall asleep, or typically it's more likely to be waking up during the night, it's because there's something that's in your subconscious that you haven't quite dealt with. And so you're mulling over it subconsciously. You have a little bit of a light moment in your sleep. It pops up, it wakes you up. If you've written these goals down, whether you've completed them or not, if you haven't completed them, you put a cross through it, you acknowledge it, put it over to the next page. That means it's being acknowledged by your subconscious. You don't have to think about it again. It's going to improve your chance of sleep. Okay, so then getting into the evening routine, and the evening routine is GEM, and that comes directly from the book The Resilience Project by Hugh Van Cuylenberg. If you haven't read that, read it. It's a fantastic book. So again, gratitude. What are you grateful for that happened that day? What in your life are you grateful for? Again, life can get in the way. We can get to the point we have a frustrating day at work, we have an argument with our partner, whatever it might be, and you're sitting there and you could be something that you're going over in your head. If we now shift our focus to the things that I'm grateful for, this is again another reminder of the positivity in our life, which just shifts our mindset, and again will help us have a more restful sleep. Now the E is for empathy. Now again, this is going to mean a different thing for everybody. For me, going through a separation, it was often empathizing with my ex. We had conflict going on. For me, it helped me to try and understand her point of view, and that would reduce the conflict because I would understand it more from her point of view, and that would take away some of the frustration, the anger that I would feel towards her. So it's beneficial for everybody involved. In the Resilience Project, it's often just an act of kindness, something that you want to do. Mine yesterday was to reach out to somebody, a friend of mine that I know is having a really hard time at the moment. So I wanted to reach out to her and make sure that she was okay. And the M is mindfulness, so some sort of mindfulness practice. So at the moment, sleep is a focus for me, so I do a sleep meditation at night. In the past, I've done different meditations based on different things, but whatever is relevant to you at the moment, practice some sort of form of mindfulness before you go to sleep. So this is my daily ritual. As I said at the start, probably the most impactful habit that I've put into place for myself in improving my mental health, in improving my quality of life, my satisfaction and my happiness in life. So it's literally it's a practice that can take you Once you've done it, often it takes you 5 minutes in the morning, and it takes you 5 minutes at night, and it is so powerful. So please get on board with that. Download the PDF. Grab yourself a diary and get stuck into it. If you've got any questions, let me know. I'd love to hear from you. If you've got any comments, please just let me know as well. Alright guys, have a fantastic day, and I'll see you back here soon.